Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Abo coming from the Hills Penthouse in West Hollywood, and we are sitting down with Sesh founder Jessica Naziri, learning about the apps we need to streamline and grow our businesses. Thanks for being here, Jess.
Thanks for having me.
So there are so many different apps out there. What are some of your favorites?
I'd love to start out with Airtable. Airtable does to spreadsheets what Slack does to email. So when you think of spreadsheets, you just think crunching numbers, but with Airtable, there's so many different use scenarios. Airtable allows entrepreneurs to run everything from recruiting and day-to-day operations to issue tracking and product launching. If you're a solo entrepreneur, you can even make to-do lists on there, you can make content calendars, super easy to use. Just drag and drop, you can use it to add in images. And what's interesting is big companies as well as small companies are actually using this.
Awesome. Okay, now speaking of working with your team on the fly, if you are not sitting next to your co-founder or someone else on your team and you need someone's signature, are there apps that can help with that?
You're not always attached to your desk. So with HelloSign, you can sign documents straight from your phone. So for example, I have a document here right now, okay, and I can just sign my name and send it, and now you have my document. It makes life so much easier, and you can even know when a recipient receives, views, and completes a signature. And the best part, that it's actually legally binding.
That's amazing. And what is out there for people who want to have a great presentation, but they may not be creative designers, they may not be web designers, and they don't know what to do to put together a deck?
Sure, I actually just use Visme, and I put together a deck, like you said, for my investors. It's super easy to use. I don't have any kind of graphic design background, and look how it came out.
Beautiful.
Thank you, yeah, and so all your content is in there. You can make a PDF, you can put it on your tablet, beautiful graphics. You can even create quizzes on there, so there are different use case scenarios, and you can even bring it up as a PDF and even without internet.
And just like you don't need to be a designer to create an awesome presentation, you say you don't even need to be a developer or know how to code in order to create an app.
Yes, with App Institute, you can easily create your own app. No developer involved. You don't need to pay them, and you don't need to have that coding knowledge as well. It's easy to use, drop-down menus. You can decide which format works best for you. It's so important these days not to just have a website, but this app is the next step into becoming a successful company. And it allows small businesses and any entrepreneur to actually be relevant. So it goes through step-by-step what you want to make an app for and creates it for you.
And speaking of having an app for your business, if you're trying to sell something, is there anything out there to help with people doing e-commerce?
Kajabi is the ultimate all-in-one platform to sell, with all the features you need to turn your experience and passion into a profitable online course business.
So now we have a presentation, we have an app, we know how to sell our product, but for someone like me, I always found e-marketing to be very intimidating and overwhelming. So what do you do when you want to create a newsletter? What advice do you have?
So I actually sent out my first newsletter through Campaign Monitor and really grew my database from that. And the best way to grow an A/B test, I would say, and most helpful, is through marketing. For every dollar spent on email marketing, businesses see an average of $44 in return. And I have to say, it was so easy to use, and I got so many compliments as well, and I did it all on my own. So what's interesting is you have time to personalize it, and you can also incorporate different features as well, whether you just want to send out a newsletter to sell information, or if you want to promote something as well. And more than anything, your customers are so important. So if you don't have a newsletter, no one will know about what you're doing.
Now I know where to go to create my newsletter. So thank you, Jessica. To sign up for Jessica's newsletter and to learn more about Sesh, you can go right here. And to follow me, you can go on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. We'll see you next time.